Right now, a 3.5-mile robo-taxi ride can cost several dollars per mile. But Tesla says that by 2026, that same ride could cost just 20 cents per mile. Let that sink in for a second. That's not a small improvement. That's not a discount. That's a complete transformation of transportation. And if you're living on Social Security or on a fixed income, watching gas, insurance, and ride-hailing costs quietly eat away at your monthly budget, this matters a lot. So today on InfoByte Network, we're cutting through the noise and answering 3 questions no one is explaining clearly. Why are robo-taxi rides still expensive right now? What actually needs to happen to reach 20 cents per mile? And when, realistically, could this reach your city? No hype, no fanboy talk, just real analysis, real risks, and real timelines. 1. The autonomy gap most people don't understand. Let's start with an uncomfortable truth. Tesla's full self-driving today is still level 2 autonomy. That means you're responsible, you must stay alert, you must take over at any moment. What Tesla is aiming for in 2026 is level 4 autonomy. That's a massive leap. Level 4 means no driver, no steering wheel, no pedals. The car itself is responsible. This isn't just a software upgrade. It changes liability, insurance, regulations, everything. That gap between level 2 and level 4 is where most autonomous projects struggle or fail. Crossing it is the hardest part of the entire journey. 2. Why robo-taxis are still expensive today. So why are robo-taxi rides still so expensive? There are 3 simple reasons. First, small fleets. Running a few dozen vehicles is incredibly inefficient. Maintenance, insurance, monitoring, those costs don't spread well. It's like running a taxi company with 5 cars instead of 500. Second, low uptime. Many autonomous vehicles still spend hours charging, being cleaned, or waiting for help in confusing situations. A car that works 12 hours instead of 20 loses a huge amount of revenue. Third, and most important, human supervision. Companies still rely on remote operators to step in when something unusual happens. Construction zones, broken traffic lights, unpredictable behavior. Humans are expensive. As long as humans are involved, prices stay high. This is why 20 cents per mile isn't possible today, but might be possible at scale. 3. When does this reach your city? Tesla plans to begin cybercab production in April 2026, but arrival depends heavily on where you live. Tier 1 cities come first. Warm weather, cooperative regulators, predictable roads. Think places like Austin, Phoenix, and Los Angeles. These could see meaningful deployment by late 2026. Tier 2 cities come next. Some winter, moderate regulations, mixed conditions. Expect 12 to 18 months later. Tier 3 cities are the toughest. Heavy snow, ice, conservative regulators. If you live in places like Minneapolis or Buffalo, expect 2028 or later. Building the car is easy. Getting permission to operate is the real challenge. 4. The blackout that exposed a big problem. In early 2025, a major power outage hit San Francisco. Traffic lights went dark. Autonomous vehicles did exactly what they were programmed to do. They stopped and waited for human confirmation. The problem? Too many vehicles needed help at once. Remote operators were overwhelmed. Cars backed up, the system stalled. This wasn't a car failure, it was a scaling failure. Tesla claims cybercab can operate through events like this without human intervention. That's bold and not yet proven at full city scale. This is one of the biggest tests autonomous systems will face. 5. Cameras versus LiDAR, the real trade-off. Here's the honest truth most companies won't tell you. LiDAR-based systems are more precise today, but they're also extremely expensive. Tesla's camera-only approach costs far less, scales faster, learns from billions of real-world miles. LiDAR wins on precision right now. Tesla is betting on data and scale winning later. This isn't about which technology sounds cooler. It's about which one can deliver safe, affordable transportation at massive scale. And right now, no one knows for sure who wins. 6. Why cybercab is built different. Cybercab isn't a regular car with a taxi sticker slapped on it. It's a machine designed only for autonomy. No steering wheel, no pedals, 2 seats, lightweight body panels, single motor, smaller battery. Every decision is about lowering cost per mile. Cybercab weighs hundreds of pounds less than a typical EV. That reduces energy use, tire wear, brake wear, and maintenance. Energy cost drops to just a few cents per mile. Maintenance drops dramatically. This is how Tesla even gets close to that 20-cent goal. 7. The biggest unknown: insurance. Here's the issue almost nobody talks about: insurance. When a robo-taxi crashes, who pays? The passenger? Tesla? The fleet operator? Insurance companies are still figuring this out. Early estimates suggest insurance alone could add 20 to 40 cents per mile in small fleets. That would completely erase Tesla's margin. This is why Tesla needs enormous amounts of real-world data, not just to train AI, but to convince insurers that autonomous driving is statistically safer than humans. So, can 20 cents per mile really happen? Here's the honest answer. Yes, in warm cities with large fleets and high uptime. Later, in colder or heavily regulated cities. No, if scale and reliability aren't achieved. 20 cents per mile is possible, but not guaranteed. Anyone selling certainty is selling hype. But the economic logic is real. Human labor scales linearly. Autonomous fleets scale exponentially. That's the disruption. So here's my question for you. If robo-taxis dropped below $1 per mile in your city, would you give up owning a car? Or is personal control still worth the cost? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every one. If this video gave you clarity, subscribe to InfoByte Network, hit like, and turn on notifications. In 2 days, we're breaking down Model 2, the affordable EV that could change car ownership completely. Until then, stay curious, stay skeptical, and don't believe everything you read online. See you in the next one.